Hey guys, it's Derek Ty here. Hope you're all doing well. Sorry I'm all strapped in the car. I'm about to go in for an appointment here, but I just had a quick word. Just wanted to throw out at you guys. So I've come across a principle in my life that keeps repeating itself over and over again, and I'm sure maybe some of you guys have felt the same way. And that is, whenever you go to take new territory, try something exciting, try something new. Hey Ken, whenever you guys are, hi Mary, when you guys are taking new territory, when you're trying to push through to a new level, it seems like everything seems to come against you at the same time. Whether it's outside people, inside people. But when you're ready to take a next level, when you're ready to take new territory, I feel like that's when all the pressure is at its highest. It's basically I think about this story where they were about to break the sound barrier, and I don't know, have all the facts perfectly correct, but it's like the story goes that the hull started shaking, the glass started cracking. Hey guys, about before the sound barrier was broken for the first time, all the gauges were shaking and rattling, and as soon as that sound barrier was broken, huge explosion sound, everybody thought that was it, like the pilot was gone. And as soon as he got past that sound barrier, as soon as the shaking was at its worst, when he popped through that next 1 mile per hour, it got completely smooth as glass on the other side. And I kind of feel like a lot of us are probably dealing with things that we're trying to do something new. Just a couple quick examples. I'm writing a book right now, and I'm very grateful that I got past the first round with the manuscript, and the book is really exciting for me. I've been working on it for a couple years, and finally was able to get that manuscript done. And now that I'm basically getting the edits finished and the book should be published here at the end of August, I found that all these other areas of my life that were kind of square and things were going well, and now they're getting a little shaky. So it's like, I just got to push through, and it's hard. It's hard work to write the book. It's hard work to do the promotion. It's hard work to do the editing. Hey guys, basically wanted to just say that, push through those really hard things. When we have life coming against us in all these other directions, I think it's the way the enemy kind of throws, like distractions at us, because really we're called to do higher things. We're called to take new territory. We're called to be a better version of ourselves. And I think there's a lot of you guys out there this morning. Hey, Mike, what's going on, Jessica? Hey, Ken. These moments in life, we got to make a choice. Are we going to retreat? Are we going to go backwards? Are we going to decide, I'm not going to take that territory after all? Or are we going to push through that next ceiling of achievement, that next hard thing, mend some relationships if you have to, go through and build some stronger foundations, build a moat around your current business, do whatever you got to do to take that new territory. And I feel like, even in my wife is, started these online classes, and she's doing really well with that. As soon as she put out the content out there, a ton of people from all over the world signed up, which was amazing. But then it felt like at that same moment, all these other things started happening around her that made it really hard to finish those. So don't be afraid to take new territory. Don't be afraid to start that new business. Don't be afraid to level up, whether you're starting a new exercise routine, whether you're trying to start a new diet, whether you're trying to, write a book like I am, whether you're trying to, take that next career step that you've been wanting to take, maybe going back to school. I know my wife at 40 years old had been, wanting to go back to school for years and take a new degree. And it was hard. I mean, she spent a lot of time away from the family and doing, taking time away from her other business. But she broke through to that next level. She got her degree and then started this new business a couple years ago. And, now she's living a very fulfilled life. So, hey, Chrissy. Hey, Darlene. So, the key today is taking new territory. You're going to go through a lot of bumps. You're going to go through a lot of bruises. You're going to go through uncomfort and pain. And people are probably going to tell you, hey, you might want to just go back to your safe place. Another story that this reminds me of is, I don't know if you guys have heard this before, but they did this experiment, and they put all these monkeys in a room, and they had a pole. at the top of the pole there were these bananas. And so the monkeys climbed up and grabbed the bananas and ate them, and it was great. Well, then one day the experimenter, as one of the monkeys climbed up to the top of the pole, they took a fire hose and they blasted the monkey off the pole. So he falls down and all the monkeys get all scared. So now when all the monkeys see the next guy going up the pole, they're grabbing him and pulling him down off the pole. Hey, Brad. So basically the idea is that, you know, these monkeys didn't want the other monkey to get hurt. I mean, if he climbs to the top of the pole to get those bananas, then he's going to get sprayed off. Well, then they started slowly, one by one, removing all these monkeys out of the room. So every time they introduced a new monkey, the new monkey would see the bananas at the top of the pole, and he would start climbing up the pole. Well, guess what? All the monkeys in the room would start pulling him down because they didn't want him to get hurt. Hey, Tyler. So here's what happened. As they started removing these monkeys out of the room one by one, they got to the point where there were no original monkeys left. So none of the monkeys in the room had ever been sprayed by the water, and none of them had actually seen another monkey sprayed by the water. But the pattern in the history was, if a monkey starts climbing the pole to get the bananas, you got to pull him down because something's not right, something's unsafe. This is kind of how it is. You got to surround yourself with people in your world right now that are going to encourage you to grow. You need to surround yourself with people that are going to encourage you to take the next step, to take a risk, to take action. I mean, we can all theorize all day long about things that we need to do or should do. We can literally spend our entire lives thinking, I will write that book. I've heard the most valuable land in the world, where the most resources are, it's not where the gold mines are, it's not where the diamond mines are, it's not where the uranium mines are, it's not where the office buildings are. Do you know where the number one most valuable place in the world is? It's actually the graveyards. The graveyards. You know why? Because people died with all these dreams in their hearts. People died with a song that they never wrote. People died with a play that was never written, a business that was never started, a product that was never built, an invention that was never put into paper. You guys, everyone here, I mean, I appreciate everyone watching this. There's some dream that you've got in your heart right now. I'm just going to encourage you today to surround yourself with people that love you, that want the best for you, that are not trying to keep you down like the monkeys on the pole. They're not trying to keep you down to their level. These are people that are really going to be your best cheerleaders in this world. Find people like that can support you, love you, dream with you, and then help you get to that next level. I mean, I think of all the stay-at-home moms over the years I've heard stories of that, you know, they had to have their mom come over and watch the kids so they could go to night school, so they could get a degree, so they could go back and earn more money so that they could get out of this cycle. Have you guys ever felt like you're in a cycle before? Like you're in a cycle where things just keep happening and you're just in these patterns and you can't get out of them and you're in a rut. So even if you're not doing the perfect action, you got to take some action, right? So, I mean, I've messed up like 10 business ideas over the years. I mean, literally, my wife and I have lost a ton of money chasing business ideas that weren't there. I mean, some have been good, some of them have been bad, and I'm the first to admit it, you know, and I just consider those an education. I just, you know, what did I learn from that experience? Yeah, I could have saved the money. Yeah, I could have put it into some kind of IRA or something. But honestly, the experience I learned, I kind of think of it like an Ivy League master's degree or an Ivy League PhD. That's what we need to do. We need to take those risks, take those gambles. And you know, I don't want to be the guy in the graveyard that died with a bunch of ideas. I don't want to be the guy in the graveyard that died with my book that I never wrote. So anyway, I'm out of here for today. I just want to encourage everyone. Thanks all for watching. Go do something today that's a little out of your comfort zone. Revisit those dreams that you've got. Find people in your support network to say, listen, I need some help. I want to pursue this dream. I don't want to die with this dream inside me, and make it happen. All right, guys, have a blessed day, and thanks for watching. We'll see you guys. Bye.